Pisces, pay attention. Do you feel the wind changing? As if the universe itself is preparing to present you with something special? June 6, 2025 is the beginning of a period that will be a turning point in your career and financial life. This is not just a favorable forecast, it is an astrologically determined opportunity that cannot be missed. Get ready for the takeoff you've been dreaming of. Doors that seemed closed will open and opportunities you've only dreamed of will become a reality. Get ready to catch a wave of luck, because right now the stars are aligning in your favor, promising a career breakthrough and a cash flow that will change your life. But what exactly is behind this cosmic gift? What planets are conducting this orchestra of abundance? So, Pisces, let's delve into the astrological picture that shapes your financial success starting June 6, 2025. The key player here is Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, seated in the sign of Taurus. This position has a powerful, direct impact on your financial sector, opening the door to unprecedented opportunities. Jupiter in Taurus, with its emphasis on stability and practicality, is like fertile ground ready to receive the seeds of your boldest financial ideas. But it's not just the fortunate placement of one planet. It is important to realize that there is a whole complex of planetary aspects forming that create a unique synergy. These aspects, like orchestra conductors, coordinate the energies of the various planets to support your financial endeavors. To ignore this symphony of celestial bodies is to miss the opportunity of a lifetime. Consider the influence of Venus, the planet of love and beauty, which will also play a role during this period. Its harmonious aspects with other planets can bring unexpected cash flow through creative projects or partnerships. This is a time when your sense of beauty and ability to create harmony can convert into tangible profits. Understanding these planetary influences is not just astrological theory, it is a practical tool that allows you to make informed decisions and act in accordance with the rhythms of the universe. However, how to make the most of these favorable energies for career growth? It is worth talking about this in more detail. So, Pisces, how can you make the most of this auspicious period beginning June 6, 2025, for explosive career growth? First of all, it's time to unleash your leadership potential. Forget about modesty and insecurity, the stars favor those who are ready to take responsibility and lead others. This could be a formal promotion or informal leadership in a project where your expertise and intuition will prove indispensable. Don't be afraid to seek out new opportunities. Jupiter in Taurus pushes you to expand your horizons. Browse job openings, attend conferences, make contacts, the world is full of offers you don't even know about. It's important to be open to change and not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Remember that it is there, outside the box, that the greatest opportunities for growth lie. Teamwork is another key success factor. During this period it is especially important to be able to find common ground with colleagues, share your ideas and support others' ideas. Synergy of efforts can bear much more fruit than individual achievements. Become the person who unites, inspires and helps others to reach their potential. Utilize your natural empathy and intuition. Pisces have a unique ability to sense the moods and needs of others. This quality can be your competitive advantage in negotiations, conflict management and building long-term relationships with partners and clients. Trust your feelings and don't be afraid to make decisions based on intuition. Venus, as mentioned above, plays an important role in your financial well-being. But don't just rely on luck. Use her energy to develop your creativity and monetize your talents. Perhaps it's time to open an online store, start writing articles, conduct workshops, or engage in other activities that bring you pleasure and income at the same time. Remember that success is not only about money, but also about the satisfaction you get from your work. Find something that really inspires you and put your energy into it. Then financial success will be just a pleasant bonus to your personal and professional growth. But how can you properly dispose of the capital that has come in, not only to preserve it, but also to multiply it? So, dear Pisces, we have come to the most practical aspect of your money horoscope. Knowing the favorable influence of the planets, especially Jupiter and Venus, on your financial sector, it is important to understand how to make the most of this potential. This time requires not only faith and luck, but also active actions aimed at strengthening your financial well-being. Above all, exercise caution in matters of risk. Gambling and dubious investments are not your best choice right now. Focus on proven strategies and conservative approaches to money management. Make a detailed budget that reflects your income and expenses. This will allow you to see the picture clearly and control financial flows. Look for opportunities to increase your income. Consider part-time work, monetizing your hobbies or developing your existing skills. It may be worth taking a training course to improve your skills and, as a result, your value in the labor market. Don't forget about monetary energy. Visualize your financial goals, practice gratitude for what you already have, and generously give a portion of your income to charity. Remember that a positive attitude and openness to the world attracts abundance. But how will these planetary influences affect the closest and most important thing, your relationships with others? But it's not just career ups and financial stability that will be your faithful companions as this astrological period begins. Let's pay close attention to your personal life, the sphere where Pisces is especially sensitive to the influence of heavenly bodies. Planetary aspects forming from June 6, 2025 will have a profound effect on your relationships. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, will play a key role, sending you impulses of passion and romance. For those Pisces who are already in a relationship, this will be a time of strengthening the union, bringing back the spark and resolving conflicts. Openness and honesty will be your main allies in building harmonious relationships. Don't be afraid to express your feelings and desires, and you will see your partner reciprocate. The stars promise interesting acquaintances and an opportunity to meet your soulmate. Be open to new experiences, visit places where you can meet like-minded people, and don't be afraid to take the initiative. Venus is on your side, and she will help you attract the attention of someone who is truly meant for you. It's important to remember that true love starts with loving yourself. Work on your confidence, accept yourself for who you are, and then you are sure to meet someone who will appreciate you. Don't forget the importance of emotional intelligence. The ability to understand your own and others' emotions, control them and use them for good is what will help you build a strong and healthy relationship. Be attentive to the needs of your partner, show empathy and compassion, and your relationship will be filled with love and harmony. But what will help you to keep the inner balance and direct the energy of the stars in the right direction? Is there a secret of harmony available to every member of this water sign? But true success, dear Pisces, is not measured only by bank account and career achievements. True prosperity begins within us. During the period when external circumstances will be as favorable as never before, I strongly recommend you to pay special attention to spiritual development. Meditation will be your reliable anchor in a raging ocean of opportunity. It will help you maintain clarity of mind, develop intuition, and make informed decisions without succumbing to fleeting impulses. Self-awareness is a compass that will show you the right path to realizing your unique potential. Ask yourself questions: what is really important to me? What are my true values? What am I striving for deep down? The answers you find will provide a solid foundation for your future well-being. Establish harmony with yourself and the world around you. Practice gratitude for all that you have. Let go of grudges and forgive those who have hurt you. Fill your life with love, compassion and kindness. Remember that we are all interconnected and our inner state affects the reality around us. The more positive energy you radiate, the more good things you will attract into your life. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, open to new knowledge and experiences. Don't be afraid to show your feelings and share your thoughts with loved ones. Sincerity and authenticity are the keys to deep and meaningful relationships that will be a source of strength and support for you. And remember that taking care of yourself is not selfishness, but a prerequisite for achieving harmony and success in all areas of life. A time of changes and opportunities is ahead of you, but remember that true well-being is a complex concept that includes not only material wealth, but also health, harmony in relationships and inner balance. How can you maintain this balance when there is so much going on around you? Pisces, get ready for the explosive energy of success. But remember that even the most powerful flow requires the right channel. During the period of such active changes, starting in June 2025, it is extremely important to pay attention to your physical and mental health. This will be the foundation for accepting all the gifts that the universe generously sends. First of all, review your diet. Give preference to nutritious, balanced food, rich in vitamins and minerals. Avoid overeating and bad habits that can sap your energy. Your body is a temple, and it needs the highest quality fuel to sustain the rhythm of the changes to come. Don't forget about physical activity. Regular exercise, whether it's swimming, yoga or just walking outdoors, will help you stay energized and manage stress. Movement is life, and an active life is the key to success. And of course, don't neglect rest and relaxation. Make time for yourself, for activities that bring you joy and peace. Meditation, reading, listening to your favorite music, all this will help you regain your strength and maintain internal balance. It is important to learn to disconnect from the outside world and listen to your inner voice. Remember that success is not only career achievements and financial well-being, but also harmony with yourself and the world around you. Taking care of yourself is an investment in your future, in your ability to realize your potential and enjoy the fruits of your labors. What is the best way to plan each day to make the most of this auspicious period? Pisces, to make the most of this auspicious period, you need a clear plan of action for each day. From June 6, 2025 onward, the stars will favor you, but success requires deliberate steps. Let's take a look at how you can structure your days to attract monetary good fortune and career growth. Start each morning by prioritizing your priorities. What tasks today are most important to achieving your financial goals? Perhaps it's preparing for an important presentation, negotiating with partners, or developing a new creative project. Focus on these tasks and allocate your time efficiently. When making decisions, trust your intuition, but don't forget about rational analysis. Jupiter in Taurus gives you practicality and the ability to see opportunities where others overlook them. Before making a choice, weigh the pros and cons, consult with reliable people, but make your final decision based on your inner voice. Show empathy and diplomacy when communicating with others. Venus, harmoniously aspecting your sign, favors the establishment of strong and mutually beneficial relationships. Be open to new acquaintances, but don't forget to keep in touch with those who have already proven their loyalty and reliability. Remember that a successful career and financial well-being often depend on the ability to build constructive relationships with colleagues, partners, and clients. Don't forget the importance of rest and recovery. Overwork can undo all your efforts. Make time for activities that bring you pleasure and help you relax. This could be meditation, walking in nature, playing sports, or simply reading your favorite book. Taking care of your physical and mental health is the key to your productivity and success. Use every day to develop your talents and skills. Take courses, read books, network with experts in your field. Continuous self-improvement will help you stay competitive and attract new opportunities. Remember that success is not an accident, but the result of focused efforts and conscious choices. Plan your days, make balanced decisions, build harmonious relationships, and don't forget to take care of yourself. And then the money, luck, and career breakthrough predicted by the stars will definitely become your reality. However, even in a period of general favorability, it is worth remembering that the path to success is not always studded with roses. There are certain nuances that require special attention. However, even the most favorable period is not immune to pitfalls. Pisces, be vigilant. From June 6, 2025, when the celestial bodies are aligned in your favor, there is a temptation to get into all sorts of trouble, especially in financial matters. Beware of impulsive decisions, seemingly unbelievably lucrative offers, and promises of golden mountains. Check information thoroughly and consult with trusted experts before investing your hard-earned money. Your natural empathy and gullibility can play a cruel joke on you. Don't let manipulators take advantage of your kindness. Learn to say no and assert your boundaries, especially when it comes to money. In work relationships, avoid conflict, but don't let others take credit for your accomplishments. Be confident in yourself and your talents, and don't be afraid to make yourself known. In your personal life, Venus can blind you with a romantic fog. Don't idealize your partner, look at things realistically. Excessive sacrifice in a relationship can lead to disappointment and financial loss. Remember that love is a mutual exchange, not a one-sided game. Avoid wasting energy on idle talk and intrigue. Focus on your goals and move towards them systematically, step by step. Do not let doubts and fears stop you on your way to success. Remember that you are strong and talented individuals capable of overcoming any obstacle. But how to make the most of your best qualities, so that this period really became a time of real triumph? Pisces is a zodiac sign endowed with incredible intuition, empathy, and creativity. These qualities are your compass in the raging ocean of life, especially during the period of favorable astrological changes beginning June 6, 2025. It is your ability to sense moods and undercurrents that will help you unmistakably choose profitable projects and reliable partners. Don't miss the opportunity to display your artistic talents. Venus, favoring you during this period, will open the door to monetizing your creativity. Your work, be it painting, music, writing, or something completely unique, will resonate with people and bring tangible income. The ability to empathize and understand others makes you a natural-born leader, able to inspire and motivate teams. Use this power to achieve common goals, because unity is the key to success. Don't be afraid to take responsibility and offer unconventional solutions. Your intuition is a powerful tool in making financial decisions. Listen to your inner voice, but do not forget about rational analysis. The combination of these two approaches will allow you to avoid risky ventures and make a choice in favor of reliable and promising investments. Develop your communication skills. The ability to negotiate, persuade, and find common ground with different people will be your trump card in business negotiations and personal relationships. Do not hesitate to be diplomatic and flexible, but at the same time firmly defend your interests. Remember that your strength lies in your sensitivity and ability to see the beauty in the world around you. Use these gifts to create a harmonious and prosperous life. But what can prevent you from achieving this harmony? But not everything is cloudless, dear Pisces. Before you triumphantly enter a streak of financial and career growth from June 6, 2025, you need to take an honest look at your weaknesses. Often your excessive dreaminess and tendency to idealization prevent you from seeing the real state of affairs. Perfectionism taken to extremes can paralyze actions, and indecisiveness, to miss profitable opportunities. To curb these tendencies, start small. Make a clear, realistic plan, breaking down big goals into small, specific steps. Each completed item will validate your ability to act and give you confidence. Learn to delegate tasks and trust others, because teamwork is the key to success. Develop critical thinking to weed out unrealistic projects and questionable proposals. Don't be afraid to ask for advice from experienced colleagues and mentors. Your empathy is a strength, but sometimes it gets in the way of setting healthy boundaries. Learn to say no when you feel you are being taken advantage of. Protect your interests and don't allow others to manipulate you. Remember that taking care of yourself is not selfishness, but a prerequisite for success. Develop self-confidence, attend self-development trainings, and work on improving your self-esteem. Having overcome these obstacles, you will not only prepare for a favorable period, but also open new facets of your potential. But who of your sign has already achieved outstanding heights, and what lessons can we learn from their experience? Pisces is the zodiac sign that has given the world many outstanding personalities, whose success stories inspire and prove that seemingly unearthly dreaminess can be a springboard to incredible achievements. Think, for example, of Steve Jobs, whose intuition and creativity, so characteristic of Pisces, allowed him to create a company that changed the world of technology. Or Rihanna, whose music career and business projects demonstrate exceptional financial acumen multiplied by artistic talent. These examples are not coincidences, but rather patterns, confirming that Pisces, skillfully using their strengths, can reach the top in a variety of fields. But how exactly does this happen? How do they combine seeming detachment from reality with the ability to succeed in the world of business and career? The answer lies in the unique combination of qualities that endow this sign. Empathy, which allows you to feel the needs of others, becomes an indispensable tool in building strong partnerships and creating sought-after products. Creative thinking opens the door to innovation and non-standard solutions. And deep intuition helps to make the right decisions even in conditions of uncertainty. June 6, 2025 is a kind of stellar hour for Pisces, when planetary influences will create especially favorable conditions for the realization of your potential. But it is important to remember that the stars only create opportunities, and the realization of these opportunities depends on you. Be ready for change, open to new knowledge, and do not be afraid to take initiative. And then success will not make you wait long. However, many people have questions related to the influence of celestial bodies on our lives. What is astrology really and how to interpret horoscopes correctly? So, Pisces, let's be honest. Astrology is not coffee grounds or a collection of random predictions. It's an ancient system of knowledge based on the study of the influence of celestial bodies on our lives. And yes, I realize there are many myths surrounding your sign, Pisces. Pisces are eternal dreamers, disconnected from reality. Have you heard that one? Or, Pisces are victims of circumstances, floating on the stream. Forget it. Pisces are incredibly sensitive, intuitive and empathic individuals. Your ability to empathize makes you unique and your creativity is boundless. But like any sign, you have your challenges. Excessive daydreaming, a tendency toward self-sacrifice, and indecisiveness are pitfalls you can stumble over on the road to success. Many people think that astrology is fatalism, that everything is predetermined in advance. It is not so. A horoscope is not a verdict, but rather a map of possibilities and warnings. It shows you where your strengths are, what periods will be favorable for beginnings, and when you should be cautious. That's why, while understanding the general trends for your sign, especially in the context of the coming influence of Jupiter and Venus, it's important to be able to adapt this knowledge to your personal situation. After all, each of you has a unique set of planets and aspects that form your individual horoscope. How do you know what cosmic influences will be the most significant for you personally? More on this later. So, how can we make the most of this auspicious period beginning June 6, 2025? Let's talk about creating your personal, individual horoscope. This is not just reading general predictions, but a deep dive into your unique astrological chart. The first step is to determine the exact time and place of your birth. This information is critical because it is what allows you to calculate your ascendant and the position of the planets in the houses. Without this data, the horoscope will be incomplete and will not be able to reflect all the nuances of your destiny. Next, contact a professional astrologer or use specialized online services. It is important to choose a reliable source that provides accurate calculations and interpretations. Enter your data and get a natal chart, a snapshot of the starry sky at the time of your birth. Then, carefully examine the position of Jupiter in Taurus and Venus in the signs that will be active between now and June 6, 2025. How do these planets interact with your personal planets and houses? Where do they form favorable aspects, and where can tensions arise? Pay special attention to the houses ruled by Taurus and the signs where Venus is located. These houses will indicate the specific areas of life in which you will have the greatest success and opportunities. For example, if Jupiter in Taurus activates your second house of finance, you should focus on increasing your income and managing your resources. Don't forget to consider transits, the current position of the planets in relation to your natal chart. It is the transits that show how the energies of the planets are affecting you at a given time. Pay attention to the transits of Jupiter and Venus, as well as other important planets such as Saturn, Mars, and Uranus. Make a list of specific goals and objectives you want to accomplish between now and June 6, 2025. Determine which areas of life are most important to you: career, finances, relationships, health, or self-development. Correlate your goals with the transits and aspects of the planets to see which actions will be most effective. Use this information to strategize your actions. Plan your steps, taking into account favorable periods and possible obstacles. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new things, but be cautious and avoid risks. Remember that a horoscope is not a predestination, but only a map of possibilities. It shows the potential, but the realization depends on you. Your will, efforts and right decisions are what really determine your success. What if we look at the interaction of the elements in your chart? What role does the water element, dominant in Pisces, play in the context of these planetary influences? So, Pisces, this is not just a forecast, but a real chance to change your life. It's time to take the helm and steer your ship toward prosperity. June 6, 2025 is not just a date, it is your personal start to financial freedom and career heights. Believe in yourself, use your talents, don't be afraid to take risks, but do it wisely. Remember, luck favors the brave and prepared. This period is the time to act, the time to make yourself known, the time to make your dreams come true. Do not miss your chance. But in order for this powerful flow of energy to bear maximum fruit, it is important to know about one more key aspect.